Ladies and grasshoppers, it is time for another exciting episode of Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. It's directed by Cinderama, and it's produced by The Camera Lady, and association by The Cameraman, with performances by the Color Beatty Crew and Evo Amber, with partners by Tom Allen, Edward Scott, and Rebel Wilson, with his co-host, Elia Muller. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road.
Hey, hey, hey! What's coming up next? It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Then the morning show starting Rebel Wilson, and extremely early with Edward Scott. That's all still to come on Nick at Night.
From the gorgeous YouTube Dog Show. And yes, we have so many cans here. It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now, ladies and gentlemen, hello to a man who wants to talk to you folks about cans tonight. Do I really have to make a joke about the cans right now? It's the end of the week. Let's just go crazy, huh? Here he is, the one and only Mr. Ellie Muller. Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller. What's up? All right, here we go. The team told us both about double methods piano, of course. The Color Beatty Crew, the Camera Lady, the Cameraman. Abomination, Christian Faithies, and Mild Chuck are responsible for most of the things that you will see here on this program tonight. And they are pretty much all about Shoutout Spotlight tonight. Along with E-Web, the Dragon Ball over 2004, by the way, he will return to the program at some point in the not too distant future. So, keep your fingers crossed, alright? Alright, also, Pierre Kelly is on the Shoutout Spotlight winners list tonight as well, and he gave me another commercial for this program, so please make sure you check him out as well. You know what, folks? I think it's time for us to find out what's up right now.
What is up? 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 Bum 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 bum.
What's up with cans? They're things that will ruin the planet. That's why we really have to recycle them. Wait, experts say that crushing the cans. Experts say that crushing the cans that you will recycle is bad. Do they even know how recycling works? Now, Coca-Cola is in a lot of trouble now. The FDA found plastic in its can. Yikes. Is Coca-Cola going to disappear? Yep. Uh-oh. No. Oh, boy. It's time for another top 8 list. MP is going to deliver that top 8 list right now.
Does everybody know what time it is? Is it time for something that involves the Weeknight Update? That's correct. It's time for our top 8. Yeah, top 8 to know what the top 8 things are. Yeah, it's going to be great. Oh, I'm so excited. I wonder what the top 8 is going to be this time. Well, we're going to have to figure it out. Well, Ellie's going to figure it out. Yeah, Tom, it's absolutely so. Well then, what are we waiting for? Take it away, Ellie! Yeah!
You got it, boss. Science category, top 8 words that we can call cans. Number 8, candy. Number 7, interesting. Number 6, weird. Number 5, neat. Number 4, good. Number 3, fascinating. Number 2, sneaky. And number 1, can. Okay, this is getting ridiculous now. I know, MP, but we gotta keep going. Thanks a lot, though. You know the drill, folks. Hashtag Weeknight Update, hashtag Ellie Late Night, hashtag Ellie for those, hashtag for around, hashtag Autistic Rules. Get those hashtags around on social media, please, and please Remember the camera lady and the cameraman and the color me crew when you use that last hashtag on social media because they made that last hashtag. Actually, they created that last hashtag. You know what I mean, right? Anyway, while you're at it, like this thing, subscribe, ring the bell, share it, and share the comment section down below. I have found this week's comment of the week right now. You'll find out who that person is later on in the program. And also later on in the program, you'll see a special delivery, and I'll give you a moment for everyone. Talking time, random advice, and a bunch of others. So watch these commercials, and then we'll be right back to the real show. Come on back, folks. This is still Weeknight Update. Now here it is, your brother right.
I know I should stop procrastinating and start working, but I'm kind of looking for a sign.
Like this?
No, from above.
This?
Oh, okay.
When life seems dull, here's how to make things bright. Get classic TV pleasure from Nick at Night.
Nick at Night.
Officer, it might have been a little too fast for conditions, but see, I've got to get this carpeting installed today. We promised delivery in 3 or 4 days, and I'm always on time.
Say, I know you. You're on TV.
Yeah, for Empire.
Boy, that is a coincidence. The wife and I were talking about new carpeting last night.
You were? No kidding. Say, officer, we could really fix you up. We could have an estimator out to your house tonight if you want. We've got a terrific selection of carpeting, starting on only $6.95 a yard. That includes polyfoam padding and professional installation.
Yeah? Sounds pretty good.
And look, you even get a free Bissell rug shampoo when you buy 2 rooms or more. And credit terms, too. No installment payment for 60 days. And look, officer, for you, we can make you a super deal. I mean it.
Now you're talking. Well, what's that number?
588-2300. That's Empire. When would you like us to come out?
I'll let you know when I see you.
When you see me?
In court.
588-2300 Empire.
Are you ready for Twister moves? Green, purple.
Here it comes. Hand, back, freestyle. Looking good. Blue.
Red, off, back, hold. Freestyle.
Oh, nice move.
I'm the one, tell me so. I don't want to be the one to tell you.
Let's see your moves. Twister Moves. With over 100 dance tracks on 3 CDs. Twister Moves comes with everything you see here, including the exclusive remix of She Wants Me by Aaron and Nick Carter.
Welcome back to the one and only Weeknight Update. Yes! Woo! We are having a blast tonight. Now, it's special delivery time.
Hiya, folks. It is time yet again for tips about me, Piglet. In this fine episode of Tips About Me, Piglet, I'm gonna show you my bedtime routine. Yes, that's right, I do have a bedtime routine, and it goes something like this. First, I absolutely eat dinner, then I take a bath, a nice, warm, good bath, and then I brush my teeth. Yes, I gotta make sure that my teeth are very clean. And you have to do it too. It's good for your teeth. And put on my favorite pajamas and read me a bedtime story and go to sleep. So yeah, that is clearly my bedtime routine. Well, until next time. Goodbye.
Now that was spectacular. Now, throughout the entire week, this show has been operating without something from Evil Amity Dragon Ball Over 2004. That's because Evil Amity Dragon Ball Over 2004 had to start all over again earlier this week, and because of that, she was unable to give everybody a new performance on this program. However, I did talk to Eram, the Dragon Ball Over 2004 about this situation, and he said that he will come up with something new for this program in the not too distant future. So please be on the lookout for that. Also, her channel has 39 subscribers as of this recording. That's right, 39 subscribers. So please continue to show her love, continue to support her, and please continue to help her out because she needs all the help that she can get at this point. Hey, let's find out who won this week's Content Week Challenge.
Hey there, everybody! Officer Tentacles here, and do you know what time it is? That's right, it's time for the comment of the week to know who wins at today's question of his community tab post. So, Ellie, take it away!
Thanks a lot, Officer Tentacles. This week's Comment of the Week question was, how are you going to keep the planet nice and clean? Now, I only received 2 responses, so here we go. The user, My Cool Dog, just barked. That's right, he just barked. Meanwhile, Anthony, show about the pop cultures and opening, said I would help people clean up and I would get some volunteers to help me out. Well, guess what, Anthony, show about the pop cultures and openings? You have just won this week's Comment of the Week Challenge. That's right. Next week we'll try this again.
And that has been the comment of the week. So, we would like to absolutely move on whatever is next. So, over and out.
Well done, Anthony Short, those 4 coaches and opening. Yes. Woo! Hey, let's have a moment for everyone, shall we?
Hey, Rebel, do you know what time it is? No, the camera lady, what time is it? Well, Rebel, it's time for a moment for everyone. I wonder what Ellie is going to say this time. Well, we're about to find out right now. Yeah, so take it away, Ellie. Yeah, Ellie. Love you, my smoochie poo.
You all know that this show is not like any other late night show, right? Well, things behind the scenes of this little program here have not been great this past week. You want to know why? Well, let me give you all the details anyway. Now, about a few months ago, I had to complete a challenge in order to get the camera lady to forgive me. Now, I turned that into a segment on this program. Now, I completed that challenge recently, and the particular segment that I created, the challenge update, has been retired. Of course, the camera lady and I are still having a lot of problems, but we're trying to make things right. We're trying to work things out. Meanwhile, Edward Scott, Cinderella Scott, Robert Wilson Allen, and Tom Allen left the show. Now, they said they have left the show because they're about to start families of their own, but I'm reasonably sure that they left because Cinderella wanted me to use some of her ideas on the show, and instead of using those ideas, I came up with ideas of my own. Now, Elliot has decided to leave the show. He decided to leave the show because he said that I wouldn't spend enough. Now, Elliot has decided to leave the show because he said that I wouldn't spend time with her. Here's the thing. I wanted to spend more time with her, but she's been busy helping the camera lady and the cameraman and DLRs and coloring crew out. And when she's helping them, she wouldn't have time for me. So, there you go. Now, that probably doesn't matter anymore, and she has decided to leave the show. Look, I'm trying my best, alright? I'm serious about it. I'm really trying my best, but it won't really make a difference because the people who have left the show will never come back to the show. You can't change the past. You can only move forward. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Hey, let's have a little talking.
Hey, do you know what time it is? That's right, it's talkie time to know what Ellie is talking about. So, let's talk about it. And don't tickle me, please.
Apparently, we have been recycling our cans the wrong way. Apparently, we've been recycling our cans the wrong way. Because according to this article, in getting rid of metal products such as aluminum cans, foil, or steel, there are a number of mistakes that can make the good deed less helpful. And metal products are one of the most recyclable materials around. And according to the American and Iron Steel Institute, more than 90% of steel products can be recycled. Now, these are the metal cans that can be recycled. Beverage cans, paint cans, canned goods, and aerosol cans. But the article said that crushing the cans is not a good idea. It says here that you cannot crush the can. However, you can rinse. Now you can't crush the can, according to this article. However, you can rinse them out in order to remove the excess fluids that might be in the can. And you must also find the rules for recycling near you. That way you won't be confused when it's time for you to recycle your can. Wow. That's just insane. But, listen to this. Apparently the FDA is recalling the Coca-Cola cans. They have been recalled because there was plastic in the cans. And oh boy, that is just plain insane. The FDA said on its website, hard or sharp foreign objects in food may cause traumatic injury, including laceration and perforation of tissues of the mouth, tongue, throat, stomach, and intestine, as well as damage to the teeth and gums. Is that why all the doctors are telling us not to drink so much soda? Probably. Now, how about some random advice? friends. It's like you're trying to make things work, but your mistakes are keeping you and your friends from spending a lot of time together. It's like being in the Titanic, but without the water or the actual Titanic. Well, I want you to remember that kindness, communication, and compassion are very important in a friendship. Also, try to always make time for your friends. Sure, they want to be alone when things get rough sometimes. When they're in their darkest hours, they need you to comfort them. Do they want you to solve all the problems? Absolutely not. They do want you to give them comfort. Actually, they need you for comfort. That's why everyone needs a friend. Do I need to say anything else? No, I don't. I think that you already know what's up. Folks, this episode of Weeknight Update is finally over. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Weeknight Update. Enjoy the weekend and enjoy the end of the experiment. I'll see you on Monday. That's the news, and I am out, Steve. 4x4.
Let's see, snacks, water, pillows, TV, computers, a computer mouse, a remote, a bed, a chair, and a recliner. There! I'm ready. Are you ready too? Great! It's time for the ending experiments.
Thank you very much, Question for ATs, for that interesting introduction. And now, let's watch another episode of the Random Box with Knuckles, shall we?
This is a little too quiet for everyone's taste. It's time for something that will make things more exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, the Random Box with Knuckles.
Good morning. Welcome to Random Box. I am Knuckles. Wow, now this is pretty peaceful. We all need to have peace right now. Sonic and Amy have been having sex 45 times a day for the past few weeks, and it's starting to drive me nuts. I haven't been able to get a good night's sleep in a long time. Where did that rock come from? It shouldn't be in the middle of the meadow. Why is Sonic's hat next to that rock? Wait, Sonic's never wear a hat, does he? I need to resolve this mystery once and for all. See you next week.
This has been the Random Box with Knuckles, a production of Catching Shoes and Nick and Night. When Light TV breaks, we fix it. When will Knuckles understand that he's dreaming again? I'll talk to him about that on Monday.
Have you ever wanted to try one of so many healthy fruits and vegetables? Well, I have, and it's so hard for me to choose a favorite. So, you get to absolutely know what your favorite healthy food is by doing the healthiest food of the day, where Allie gets to talk about lots of healthy foods that'll be so good for your body. So, take it away, Allie!
Hi. It's time for us to talk about the next healthy food / fruit / vegetable of the day. This time we're going to talk about another unknown fruit. That's right, we're talking about another unknown fruit this time. It's called the banana squash. It's an excellent source of vitamin A, and it's also an excellent source of vitamin C. It also has potassium and iron, so it can make you really strong. And it can also be good for your heart. Now, it can be 3 feet long, so please keep that in mind when you're looking for it at the grocery store. And it will also help you digest your food. It can even help you see things a lot clearer, so you may or may not need glasses when you're older. Interesting, huh? So, give the banana squash a try this weekend, and I'll see you next time with something new.
And that has been the healthiest food of the day. Well, I gotta go. I gotta make a call of my best friend, Hop Hip. So, bye-bye!
Flowers are very lovely. They're especially lovely in spring. Why did I say that? I don't know, but that was random. Let's see what will happen next week on Nick at Night, shall we? Next week on The Kane Factor with Jessica Kane, join Jessica Kane as she welcomes Kevin Hart, Jimmy Fallon, Natalie Portman, Amanda Bynes, Seth Meyers, Tina Fey, Steve Harvey, and the Camera Lady. Also, Jessica Kane will talk to all the members of the Color Beanie crew about their newest movie. You better not miss the Kane Factor with Jessica Kane next week. Then Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller will be exciting because Ellie and his gang will talk about lions, tigers, bears, dolphins, and pelicans. That's right. Next week is Animal Week on Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. That probably didn't make any sense, but I just said it. So chill out. Watch those shows and several other shows next week on Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it.
Whoa, wait a minute. Crushing cans and then taking them to the recycling center is the wrong way to recycle cans? I am just confused. I don't know what to tell you.
Hi, everybody. It's all of us of the Yoshis here, and we are here at Ellie's show to know what we've learned today. All right. You ready, Yoshis? Ready. All right, let's go. And so what we have learned applies to our lives today, and Ellie has a lot to say in his show. You see, we know that his word is for everyone, so now that our song is done, we'll take a look. I need to go to the bathroom! Yellow Yoshi, you can stop singing now. Oh, right. Sorry. Take it away, Ellie!
So, what did we learn? Well, we've learned that there's a right way and a wrong way to recycle cans, and we've also learned that Coca-Cola is in trouble. Ouch! We gotta move, but first, here it is. Your musical performance time. Performance.
Does everybody know what time it is? Well, gee, Love Song Bear, I clearly have no idea, including me. Yeah, me too. Well, it's time for a musical performance by Ellie. Huh. Hope he does good. Yep, he's always a good performer. That's right. So take it away, Ellie.
It's musical performance time again. Listen to this.
And that has been a musical performance. Yep, that was a really good performance by Ellie. Yeah, he did such a good job. I 100% agree. Yep, it's time to move on to the next segment. That's right, hit it!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Cadabra the Magic Bunny Show! And now, the star of the show, Cadabra the Magic Bunny!
Hello, my people. Welcome back to the show. Today's magic trick we're doing is the juggling trick. Let me show you some things I can juggle. Balls, pins, rings, and my wand. And look, I can juggle on my unicycle. And I can do it on a ball as well. Whoa! Ow! Well, everyone, that's a wrap. I'll see you again next time when I get better. Bye! Man, I didn't mean to get a shock out of that one.
Join us again next time. Same Cadabra time, same Cadabra show. And that has been another exciting episode of Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now it is time to hear some final thoughts of the villains. So, good night, everyone.
There was something thrilling of not being in the show. Yeah, but not having to watch it. Yeah.
Hello out there from TV land, it's really great to see you. Get great TV pleasure from